Alright, problems 4 and 5 on the midterm is they give you a scatter plot. You got to give the correlation and the R value, and then find the line of best fit and the equation of a line of best fit. So the best way to do this is kind of take this and draw a line through it that cuts it in half, and that tells me right away, you know, how far you want half of them above it, half of them below it, right? Now this could have been shifted down a little bit. Now what I want to do is kind of look at these, right? Along with these, okay? Okay, so what I'm looking at is if I were to have shifted this a little bit, you know, could I have looked at, I mean, this is a line of best fit, but there's a lot of possibilities here. But could I have looked at something that went through here, and then with that, and cut nicely, where half of them are above and half of them are below, and it looks like half are above, half are below, right? So to me, that's a good line of best fit, and it gives me two really good points, right here and right here. So I can find delta x equals 2. There's a 2 from 4 to 8, right? And I can find delta y, which is 14 to 20. That's 6. Okay? Now it's going down from left to right, so that's negative 6. So delta y is equal to negative 6. Now that's going to be, I'm going to use that for 5. Just kind of prepping everything. Here, what I want to know is this a negative or a positive slope? Negative. So the correlation is negative. Right? Is the R value, how close is this? Is it really tight to the line? It's not on the line, right? They're a little bit spread out. Now, it's not like buckshot where it's all over the place, right? So it's not 0, but it's also not 0.9. It's not 1. So it's something between that. And it's a little closer to, I would say, 0.8, 0.7. Okay? So, but it's negative. So the R is going to equal negative 0.8 or negative 0.7. Right? It's one of those. Now, the further away it gets, the closer it gets to 5. Right? And the rounder it gets, the closer it gets to 0.1. It'll never hit 0. Right? So that's what you have to remember. The more round it gets, the closer it gets to 0.1. The thicker it gets, the closer it gets to negative 0.5, or if it were positive and really close, right, we got 0.8, and then we've got it on the line or really close to the line, 0.9. That's correlation. It's really simple. Okay. So that's that part. Did I record this? Good. The line of best fit goes with this equation. Y equals mx plus b. I need m and I need b. Well, I found m because m is delta y over delta x, which is, in our case, delta y is negative 6 and delta x is 2. And then I can reduce that. Well, actually, 2 goes into negative 6, negative 3 times, right? So m equals negative 3. Well, that's nice. Now I just plug in a point. I choose one of these points. It's up to you which point you want to choose. I like 8 and 14 because they're 2 smaller numbers than 4 and 20. But 4 and 20, it doesn't matter. Since today's 420, right? Why don't we use 4 and 20? Okay? So we got 4 and 20. And we have a slope. So we have y is equal to mx plus b. Y is 20. M is negative 3. X is 4. B is unknown. Right? So that means it's negative 20 or 12 and 20 plus b. So I'm going to add 12. And I got 32 equals b. So my equation is y equals x, whereas I have negative 3 as my m and plus 32 as my b. Wyatt, you have this down?
Yeah.
Yeah, will you check? Because I'm going to be calling you. And you meaning his parents.